Okay, Jamie, so the last section I have on this workout or one of the movements I have you doing for your anterior chain slash upper body workout is two movements but I've put them back to back and then designed it in kind of a ladder fashion. So a bicep curl to a lateral raise. So with these, again, I want you to kind of keep a steady but quick pace. And you'll be doing this. The goal is no rest, but I want you to fail here. So likely you'll have to take a rest in between some of these movements because it's a high volume range. So how I've arranged it is you're going to do 20 reps of a bicep curl, total 20, to 20 reps of a lateral raise, down to 18 reps of bicep curl, to 18 to a lateral raise, 16 bicep curl, 16 lateral raise, 12 bicep curl, 12 lateral raise, and 8 and 8. So you will likely have to break in between these, but when you break, I want you to do it for as short as possible and don't put your weights down. So hopefully it'll look something like this. And by the way, I'm horrible at both of these motions. So, okay. So I have 10 pounds here. That's my regular weight for a bicep curl. So I am going to have to break. So for a bicep curl, I'm not awesome at these, but I roll my shoulders back. Make sure they're kind of, my chest is up, so I'm not using the top of my back and the top of my shoulders to get the weight up. I'm going to try and use my bicep only. So with the bicep curl, I start at a little bit outside of my leg. I come up in my curl, and I'm thinking the whole time squeezing my bicep only. I don't come all the way in because that means I'm resting. So my bicep curl starts here, comes up, stops about here, right back down. Okay, so we'll say I want to do 20. Okay, this is a 20 rep range. So say about here, I'm at 10. And I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. So I stop for a few seconds, get back in, finish my reps out. Okay, let's say that's 20. And then you're gonna go right into your lateral raise. So for your lateral raise, you're gonna keep your pinkies up, kind of like we talked about before. Your shoulders will be back but out. So just like you're about to take flight, your arms will come up. And I just think to myself, pull the outside of my shoulder and keep my traps down. All right. So say here, okay, let's say I'm at 8. And oh my gosh, I'm already really tired. Okay, I'm gonna drop for just a second, shake it out, come back, finish my reps out. Okay. So we're gonna finish, let's say we finished to 20 about here. My last one, 20. Now you can put your weights down. You rest for 20 seconds. Let's say that's 20, and you're gonna go right back into it again. And this time your rep range is 18. So put your shoulders back, curl up. And try to only use that bicep if you can. Maybe not only, but primarily. All right, try and finish out your rep range. Just say you have to stop, shake it out, go back into it. All right, let's say that's your last 20. No rest, right into your lat raise. Okay, and again with the rest, minimal break as much as possible, and then you finish that ladder out. So at each end of each of those supersets, you'll rest. But in between those, your goal is to try not to rest. But you want to keep steady pace, good form. Your form starts to collapse. You need to either take a little break, or if it's continuing to collapse, drop your weight. But that's those two. So you should be good for anterior chain on those.